Hi, everyone. It's Norman Kochnick here. For Eyes on Cricket. We're here to talk about the double header. I decided to go in between the matches today rather than before one or the other. So apparently, David Warner's parted ways with SRH. It's something that we're hearing. It's going to be interesting to see what actually takes place there. No one's joined yet. I think it's been given any announcement. So Delhi Capitals versus the Kolkata Knight Riders. See, Delhi Capitals only get 127 for 9, and Kolkata are currently some 142 after some 5.4 overs with Tripathi on 9 and Shubman Gill looking quite good on 19. Instead of 4 and 6 already. It's interesting because some pretty heavy going first for the batters for the Delhi Capitals. The Delhi Capitals take the foot off the pace. They've made some changes. The side you would have seen the changes. Steve Smith came in, of course. Prithvi Shaw has what they called a niggle. I'm not sure what that really means, but you had the likes of Darwin 24. I got out for 1. He hasn't been playing well at all. Smith got 39, which is commendable for his return. Rishabh Pant got 39 batting, almost the whole innings. But the rest of the batting lineup didn't get a double figures. 9.27 with Lockie Ferguson getting 2 for 10. Both Sunil Ryan and Venkatesh Iyer getting 2 wickets each. And Tim Southey getting 1. Yeah, hello, Norman. Go the Rabbitohs. Yeah, the Rabbitohs are coming up this Sunday against the Panthers. So Bawanch Pandey's there looking for respect for India. The reality is that KKR of 244 with Gill on 19. It looks like Rana's just gone in. Didn't see, of course, good old Ashwin there. So Rahul Tripathi just got out. Court Smith bowled Avish Khan for 9. Venkatesh Iyer, who has been batting well, got 14. In fact, balls just popped up there. Smith took a very easy catch. Venkatesh Iyer was bowled by Lalit Yadav for 14. Shubman Gill's on 19. Owen Morgan's now in. Actually, not Owen Morgan. Nitish Rayner's gone in ahead of him. Who in the first matchup? Who will win? Well, Kolkata Knight Riders have got it there to win, haven't they? Really, they've got Delhi Capitals out for a very cheap score, which does imply the Delhi Capitals have put the foot on the pedal a little bit. Do you think MI will qualify this year? No. KKR, the way they're playing, could well be joining RCB and obviously Delhi and Chennai that are already through. So that's what's going to happen. Some very decent shots by Gill. I must say, this is a 6. It's a real barnyard shot there from Gill. Not his best shot. So, the ball just cleared. Smith fell over the boundary, so it cleared it pretty well. Yes, this is game 41. 42 is going to also soon come to play. So, Bawanch Pandey says, I think CSK DC, they're through. RCB and KKR. I think that'll be the top 4. Or PB Punjab, maybe. The score now, Delhi Capitals, or KKR 252. After, really after a time, 252 after 6 overs. So it looks like Kolkata Knight Riders are going to cruise past the score, and they will then end up. Looks like they'll end up being, what's the story there? So KKR win this. Well, they're already in 4th. They'll continue to maintain their fourth position. It looks as though, gee, Mumbai Indians are going to really suffer because KKR's run rate's very, very good as well. Delhi Capitals, just a very disappointing batting performance. And look, Prithvi Shaw's not there. So again, two for 52 KKR after only 6 overs. And Gill's not mucking around. He's 26 or 20. Looking very, very good. I'm supposed to be joined by Aparna Sani. I don't know where she is. DC's middle order is a disgrace. Axar almost wasted it on over for nothing. Yeah. Yes. Gill's become very aggressive. Indeed. It's a very, you could argue, slightly more disturbing situation there for the way this team plays. Yeah, I've come on in between, guys. I'm just giving this a try. I normally do it before the first session, and people are already used to that, but I just thought I'd try that. This is IPL 2021. I think it's probably the 100th video I've done on this particular series, as a matter of fact. So, let's have a look. So Nitish Rayner, 71 matches, 1,681 runs, 13 50s, plus he bowls. So he's a pretty useful character. Pretty useful indeed. Let's have a look there. Axar Patel. Delhi's got some great players, let's be honest. Yeah, this is the 100th video I've got with the so okay. Well, just one bad batting performance doesn't mean that DC's middle order is a disgrace. The wickets are sluggish. Yeah, fair enough. But KKR seem to be taking quite easily. DC may lose to CSK in the final. Well, let's hope not, for DC's sake. Yeah, so IPL, that's the 100th video live, that is, or video itself. Gill must feel very much disappointed because he was a major part of the test circuit, going to England to be the opener with Rohit Sharma. And then, of course, he was injured, went back home. Agarwal got his opportunity, hit his head, or got knocked on the head, didn't play. KL Rahul stepped in and took charge. So where is this game being played? Let's have a look here. In Sharjah, which is very close to, right next to the city. Street, that is. So DC's middle order is very reputable, I agree, for being match winners. Circumstances aided them throughout there. Yeah, it's just the off day. Probably Anna's saying hello. She's at Sharjah, correct? And World Test 20 squad Darwin, Shahal, Shazai also being included. Okay, well, there may be some changes there. Rishabh Pant needs to accelerate a bit in the middle overs. He was a bit sluggish today. He still at 39 or whatever it was, but didn't quite capture what he would normally capture. But, you know, Kolkata Knight Riders look to be cruising. And it does look as if Kolkata Knight Riders is going to emerge as the fourth team, at least for now. All teams having 4 games left. The reality is Delhi and Chennai have already qualified. Then you have RCB only need to get 2 wins out of their 4. Then the other lot need to get 3 out of their 4. And ultimately, Sunrisers, despite having a win yesterday, need 4 out of 4. Yeah, I wouldn't discount the Sunrisers had a good win. So it was good to see James Roy batting well. And of course, Williamson, Warner, dropped. And we believe he wasn't at the game. We believe he's either left the group or he's not with the group. Unlikely to play for SRH again, at least not next season. Offer your editorial services again. I don't think he knows that time. Are you talking about quick legends for me. Well, send me quick legends on your @NormKoch, my Twitter, preferably my Instagram. Send me your email details and what you got to offer, okay? Some other subjects. Norman Indian Test team has got fast bowling all-rounder. That is Venkatesh Iyer. Okay. Shubman Gill needs to finish this innings off himself, to be honest with you. So I don't know where my friend Parna is. Parna said she was coming, and she disappears. She did say it to me only an hour ago. She's not answering the phone. All right, so they gave a promotion to Al Morgan's dropped himself down a little bit in the order, which is interesting. So 2 for 62 off 9. They're going to cruise to this 120 unless something dramatic happens, which will put them in a very good stead to make their way up to a position, very commendable position. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. So my South Rabbitohs playing Sunday. We'll actually have a cricket legend. Barani did come to me on LinkedIn for thumbnails yesterday, but I'll have a word with him on WhatsApp. So Barani, the nation wants to know, did Barham get his bottle back from Palmer? Stay tuned for more updates. Well, at this point, don't think so. It'd be good if we knew where Palmer was, because she rang me now and goes, where's the link? Where's the link? See if she answers Facebook. So yeah, so happy to Aparna. Hello. Thanks for one, Aparna. I'll get more. Are you coming? You coming?
Yeah, I'm coming now.
Okay. All right. So let's have a look here. Yeah, the fifth. I mean, we'll get to 20. We're pretty close to 19,621 we are at the moment, and I'm pretty happy with it. Don't worry. It's IPL's never a real. You are deserving of it. The reality is that you need to be able to we need to get speed worried with one thing. So, all right, at this point in time, we're going to be talking about the Delhi Capitals versus KKR match, followed by a very, very important match for Mumbai Indians against Punjab. I think it's against PBKS, as far as I'm aware, and that's going to be a big match because we need to be able to have, that's in an hour and 16 minutes. Big match for PBKS, as in Punjab. Mumbai Indians as well. Venkatesh Iyer could be a good replacement for Hardik Pandya. I think so. He bowled well today. He certainly is deserving of what they're Moen Ali's. KKR are going to win. It looks as though they are at this stage. It looks very unlikely that we're going to see anything other than a victory to them. These double headers are certainly good. Prediction. The match will go till the last ball of the last over. KKR will lose quick wickets, and Rabada's going to provide them with crucial wickets and the death overs, and therefore you think DC's going to win. Okay. Hi all. Yes, the partner was so kind to give me my bowl back, which was complimentary fresh orange juice filled in. What are you talking about, bro? I will ask my club mates to subscribe, Norman. Thank you, Abhishek Gargwala. I really appreciate that. Yay for Baram. My partner's joining soon, Baram. I've sent you the link. So when he gets close to the next match, Mumbai Indians versus. So I'm trying the in between live rather than the prior to the first one. I'm watching some of the live now with KKR looking quite solid. Steve Smith, of course, batted today. He didn't bat too badly, but they probably missed the Prithvi Shaw Shikadama opening stand, and there's obviously a little bit lacking there. KKR have not got, of course, in Mr. Boom Boom, as in Andre Russell, which will be a loss from both batting and bowling. Certainly. But yeah, they're cruising at the moment. 2 for 63 after 9.1. You would argue that Gill on 30, if he stays there, he'll steady the ship. And Rayner assist the ball over the top of point off Ashwin. Not got 4, but certainly got some runs. I'm also excited for World T20. That's going to be amazing. India, England, West Indies featuring in the top 4 for sure, I think. We'll make the semis, I think. And the fourth potential will be a combination of Pakistan or New Zealand, Bangladesh or a Smoky, but I don't know. Sri Lanka's going to barely qualify, and Australia and South Africa will. Unless something dramatic happens, they're not going to get very far. At all. At all. Yeah, I've got disappointing numbers at the moment, guys, but there's not bowling anymore, so I should be getting chances all around it, but I'm not sure about his Ranji stats. Okay. But I'm ready for another day of disappointment. If KKR wins today and MI lose, then MI is out for sure. You would think so. Mumbai Indians, will they LBW to me. No chance that SH will gone. So Warner's gone completely. In fact, I said yesterday that I don't think any other IPL team will pick him up. But one of the new teams may. But as far as captaincy is concerned, I wouldn't have him back there. From which country you are? He's Indian, Baram, but he's also living in the Philippines at the moment. I don't know what opponent's doing there. She's there. She's starting to put herself together there. Ashwin bowling pretty well. Very important for India that he starts bowling well. They missed out on the entire Test series. Are you faking like them footballs? Who? Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what takes place here. You guys didn't watch the women's. I wish you'd go and spend some time watching the women's video that we had together with Aparna and who else did we have? Shamona. Shupali was going to come. She'll be coming to the Test series, so that's important. It's going to be very interesting. So the points table, Delhi Capitals, well, at this point in time, if they lose, will stay second, and Kolkata Knight Riders will go to 5 wins, 6 losses, and be on 10 points, and will look good, especially because of the run rate. And Mumbai Indians, well, they lose today, they're going to be in some deep trouble. Rabada's come back on. So, hi from Pune, Quick Legends, okay. Please, players like Stuart Broad and Sam Jones haven't participated in IPL yet. No, they haven't. Probably don't need to. Yeah, okay, Maharashtra, I meant. But Baram, we have fast bowling all-rounder Test team. That is Venkatesh Iyer, 26. Only we got another. I hope it makes the Test. Yeah, I hope he does too. Broadness, slow on the field. Oh, they're still pretty damn good players. What are you talking about? What is the partner doing? Something thing on the back there. Green's coming with the Windows screensaver. What's that about? Gill needs to score the rest of the runs now. Un Academy is the sponsor yet again. We'll get more people on, guys, when the game finishes. Didn't see eye bowling though. Thought he's a batter. He batted well, and bowls pretty well too. Bit of a double whammy there. Yeah, we've got there's nine, bit over 9.5 overs left. They should cruise. I don't think it's as close as people are thinking. So this, guys, is the 748th. I think I'm going to confirm it. 748th video, the 265th live, 100th IPL 2021 video. You too were surprised. No one's putting expectation on him. No news yet. Harsh. Okay. You guys are having more of a private conversation than talking to me. So, 2 for 67 off 10.4 overs. Commentator Simon Dill, Bishop, and Murali Kartik. Dinesh Kartik, of course, was there for he's playing today. Rabada, here we go. There's been a slowing down of the runs for sure. But Shubman Gill, he's quality. Very much quality. Playing, I saw Young. So Lakshi Sharma, who we have not seen lately, has been a bit under the weather. In fact, had an operation, quite serious one. Is back recovering at home, which is a good thing. Which is a great sign. Oh, Shubman Gill's hit the most. He's hit a swat, and he's out. Ooh, it looked like he hit it hard enough, but he's hit it more high than far. And he's just been caught by punt off Rabada, and Rabada gave a nice spit there to the corner. And now KKR 3 for 73. One of our early predictions might be right there. Can't still English, but much English, but I'm practicing. Good on you, boys. Punny, I'm glad. And what's your view on the pitches for the World Cup? Will we expect to be the same? Well, they will be the same. In fact, they'll be used because they won't have much of a break. They're going to go straight into the World Cup. And the grounds will be slow, relatively uneven, patchy, because they're used by the IPL quite. They might have some side pitches that may not be used until the World Cup, maybe. So they'll be very similar to what we're saying here. Yes, I know your favorite bowler is Thompson, isn't he? He's one of my favorite from the history. Yes, it's a girl's that called Shreyas Iyer, a rather more like a swat of a shot. This is Owen Morgan, the captain, coming in. You'd think he'll steady the ship. Iyer's batting reminds me of Sundarpan, Ramesh, and Shubman Gill's like VVS Lakshman. Yeah, I would think that's a pretty good comparison. I do not know what Apana's doing. And that wicket's probably slowed things down a little bit, for sure. Okay, we've got a more private chat going on. I'm trying to connect from the other. 2 minutes. Okay. Coming. Okay, she's coming. Okay. All right. So, Owen Morgan, looks a little bit chubby there. Norman, is there a way to add scoreboard to your feed? The streamers who have a live score are getting much higher views. I could do it. I don't know. I'd have to put it in manually, I think. Ram is right. Yeah, okay, well, let's. How will I do that? I have to put it in manually, guys. I couldn't put it. Let me have a look. I'll have a look. Oh. Brand. some background here. That is not there. Just trying something, guys. Not sure you can see it. What that's on. Can you see it? I'll put a background on it. Try to add backgrounds. That works. Can you see a background, guys? Tell me if you can see a background. I'm not sure whether you're seeing a background. I'm not seeing it, so I'm assuming you guys are not seeing it. No. Just trying to see what it is. No, nothing's happening. I don't know what's happening. Try to add some background, guys. It doesn't seem to work. No. I'm trying to get some background going on. It just doesn't seem to work, guys. It's all right. Add a video clip, add overlay. I'll put that down. That's no good. So add that. This is what happens. Do you like that? No, that looks terrible, doesn't it? So that's okay. That's not really well. If we had it small on, that'd be good. That's not good. I'm just trying things, guys. I'm just trying things. Banners. What's this banners thing? Okay. I could probably provide you the regular updates. I could put in Delhi 9-4. I'm just trying things. 9-4-127, correct? If I spelled correctly, might be better. I spelled it correct in the first place, and I'm like, oh, damn it. It's funny, guys. Let's just edit that. So there we go. Delhi Capitals 9 for 127. I've got that there. I can start. That's what you like to do, guys? Comments. Is that better? There we are, guys. I'm learning. See, I'm learning. Very good. There you go. Something different that I didn't realise. And Kolkata Knight Riders are 4 for 72 at the moment. I like this. I'm liking this. Yeah, so give me a chance, guys. Four. I'm doing it. Hang on. It's not that easy to do at the same time, guys. There we are. There we go. I've done it, guys. You happy? So Delhi Capitals are 9 for 127, and Kolkata Knight Riders are 4 for 76 as we speak. I'll have to keep on updating it. I could even talk about, all sorts of things, couldn't I? Not that easy though, guys. Oops. Exit solo low. I got a little solo layout. I don't know what a partner's doing. There we go. That's a bit of technology there for us, guys. So you'd have to think that the situation there is a bit diabolical for Delhi. But it's just putting it further now. Maybe Delhi Capitals are deliberately allowing, not through a phone. I could do that, guys, but at 4 for 76. Oh, Delhi Capitals, 9 for 127. Kolkata Knight Riders, 4 for 76. That's what the score is currently. They've had a 2-minute break. KKR need some Samanth Tulu Hesaruna. I love Petha. What conversation are you having? We speak Kannada. Okay. Kannada, banana, tanada. What are you talking? So the match summary so far. Look, really, Gill got 30. He should have stayed in there. Both Rabada and Avish have taken a wicket each. Lalit's taken one, and Ashwin's also taken one. Sharjah, much more of a city-based ground. Next game will probably be more interesting because at least it looks like Kolkata Knight Riders are going to take hold. This game's fizzling out pretty quickly. Even though they've got 4 down, it's still fizzling out pretty quickly, I'll argue. And here we have Lalich replacing Ashwin. That was a good shot there by Nitesh Raina. I like what I'm seeing with him, actually. Samanth, and what are you talking? What, 4 down? Who is in now? Well, it's you've got Raina is in, and he's batting with Dinesh Karthik because Owen Morgan got that first ball, second ball. But yeah, I mean that's just a beautiful shot. Rana's just taken hold of it. So the massive six. And with him, Nitesh Raina, I really rate him. He's can bowl. The bowling, not one of the previous games, India. We can manage. Very good. Tish Rana, I like the look of him. He certainly hits the ball well, and he bowls well, and he feels well. He's quite a player. Kolkata Knight Riders have got there. Look, 4 for 90 now. And it's yet another 6. Some brilliant batting here. He's putting paid to this total. He is a good batsman. It definitely is a good batsman. So Delhi Capitals 9 for 127 with KKR 4 for 76. The bowling is not great. 87-metre hit though. Brian commentary. Hi Norman, something unrelated to IPL, but what do you think is next for Shastri after the World Cup? Should he go to coaching at another international side, or maybe an IPL side, or does he go back to commentary? I think he goes back to commentary certainly. Where's the partner, Bramwell? She's connected. The background thing is connected. She's just stuffing around. Oh, she's coming. I haven't seen one video that I can speak. I think it's Tamil Nadu. Okay. Well, they're cruising here. 4 for 91. The Tishwane has just come out of nowhere. He's on 29 after some 19 deliveries. He's 2 6s in a row, and he's motoring. Owen Morgan hasn't played well for some time at all. Now, an hour ago, you asked when's the link. An hour later, he's still not here.
No, I actually was trying to connect. I just got confused. So I was trying to connect on one device with the link for yesterday. Because you sent me so many. You're so confusing, Norman. But anyway, good to see you.
I put the... How are you? Look what I've got on the bottom of the screen.
How did you do that?
It's in the banner.
That's very cool. I'm proud of you, Norman. You're
But
learning.
I have to update the score regularly, though. What is... Have you got some sort of test tube or something going on there? What is that noise? Good to see you too, Parna. Thanks for the orange juice. But Baram, what is this orange juice business? Okay, she's trying. I'm going to put an update to the banner. 4 for 96. Edit. 4 for 96. Is it 4 for 96? There we are. It's pretty quick. I can do it pretty quickly.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so
That's pretty cool. Look at that. See, I can update that. I can do it. It's a bit cumbersome, but I can do it.
I think it's great. It's
So Delhi
good
Capitals,
effort.
9 for 127 with KKR, 4 for 96. I wish I could do more, but I can't. I don't know whether I can do more than that. There's a banner. It's called the banner, right? I can even probably create another banner. What's the next game? Its next game is... What's the next game? It's Mumbai
Indians versus... Who do you think?
Punjab.
I just wanted you to say Punjab because it's so funny when you say that.
Punjab. Is it wrong when I say Punjab?
No, it's actually Punjab.
Don't say Punjab.
Punjab. It's not Punjab.
Okay, so I'm putting another...
So between KKR and Delhi Capitals, I think KKR have got this.
Now, I'm still not sure that I can add a second one or not. So I can change it, see?
It's pretty cool. So you have
Next
to
game,
write.
Mumbai versus Punjab. I can do that and change it.
Can you put the banners
Huh?
like behind us? Looks like we're sitting in the
Well,
stadium.
there is a brand here, and there is it says background, and I've done it, but it doesn't go on.
That's weird. I think you might have to start again or something.
It actually has the background there, but it's not showing it, is it? There is a way to do it. Norman, like a small kid finding new things. Yes, I am, Baram. You leave me alone.
What's with Brahman Indani? How do you say it?
What?
His name. I mean,
Can
he's
you
been
say
talking about. I saw the comments after the show. No, not while we were on the show. I think you didn't even mention, but I didn't catch it. What's with the silly jokes going on?
Well, we asked Baram. Baram Arani started it.
It's good humor, but I think even everyone else
tasteless.
in the audience is getting a bit bored. So come on, Beram, yeah, Beram, come on, man. We've shared screen together, so I expect better quality of jokes.
All right, I'm saving that. Look at this.
Ooh.
So we've
Let's
got a
talk
fifth.
some cricket.
Dinesh Karthik just got out. He got out very quickly. And Sunil Narayan's in. KKR are making a bit of a mess of this, but they should win still.
I think they should win. If they lose this one from where they are right now, I think that'd be very embarrassing.
Well,
I mean, they've got the game wrapped up.
It's frustrating more than embarrassing.
Yeah, that too. I mean, it would be frustrating for them. But
how's that up to date? 5 for 96. So you've got.
I mean, they're at the same spot.
Now, Aparna, we're going to try
spot.
more and more commentary. All right, so you need to. You're watching the game. Are you watching the game?
Yes, I'm saying they should be able to win this. I mean, they've got how many runs? Now 32 runs from 32 balls.
Yeah.
Man, this is 20 over. I mean, what do you expect?
Well, it is a low-scoring wicket. There's no doubt about that.
You're telling me that they won't be able to get 32 runs from 32 balls?
No, they should. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but they could lose a few wickets, would disturb.
Oh, they still
Mumbai need to win all games. Mumbai need to win today, and they probably will beat Punjab Kings.
Oh, you really think so? Why is that?
Oh, they should. They will, I think. It's no problem
for DC. Crunch time.
Yeah, live commentary with insights will be better, I think, yeah. Kolkata Knight Riders need 32 runs on 33 balls, okay. You could put some commentary apart. Why don't you write up some comment? Why don't you write some on your on the thing?
Right up where?
Well, you can write it on the public comments.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Try it. Can you type?
Yeah.
So tell Baram to pull his head in.
But you know,
Baram is in the
hairstyle.
Philippines. Don't forget, you're in Australia.
Good.
So for him to have given you an orange juice, whatever, would have been pretty hard. Seeing you're, probably 70,000 kilometers away.
Where is he located? I mean, people would believe that was true. So,
he shouldn't be.
I don't drink orange juice.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to make breakfast either. So that was all. I got that.
So Baram says talking will be better, Norman Apart. What have you been talking during the match about the match? Is that what you're saying? I'm in the Philippines. So Baram, if you're not going to come on air, then please talk. So Delhi Capitals now, Kolkata Knight Riders are 5 for 98. You've got Nitish Rayna's already scored 30 off some 20 balls. He's going great guns. It doesn't look good for it doesn't. Manager, she doesn't. Why are you asking makeup questions for? She looks perfectly good, and whether she got hardly any makeup at all. So what are you talking about? So Sydney Rabbitohs versus the Penrith Panthers, apparently.
Yeah. Who do you think?
Who do I think? Do you really have to ask me that question?
Well, I think Rabbitohs, you're going to go for that, but I would say...
Well, okay, in all
Penrith can
fairness,
win.
it's a good question because, in all fairness, Penrith now are probably deemed to be favourites, even though South beat them only a few weeks ago. Penrith are seen to be favourites because it's their second grand final in a row, and they'll probably be more hungrier to play. True, but you would argue that South have got a great chance. So next game, Mumbai Indians, we've got possibly where you would hope. I love to see Chris Gale playing against Bumrah. That'll be fun. And KKR Rahul, of course, for Punjab. And then Mumbai got the Pollards, the Rohit Sharmas. Mumbai Indians is not your team, it's Delhi Capitals is your team, isn't it?
Yes. But I'll support Punjab if I had a choice between Mumbai Indians.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. So your two teams are Delhi Capitals and Punjab.
Exactly. Who do you support between, obviously, Delhi Capitals you have to, but between Mumbai Indians and Punjab?
Monty Penasar's gone live and said, what is everybody up to? He should know what we're up to. So what am I trying to do here? All right, so we want a super over. Well, that's a big ask, Manu John. I want to see a picture of Manu John because I know Manu, which I didn't have much. Oh, did you hear about my mate Inzamam Al Haq? Did you hear?
Your mate.
Well, I know him. He had a heart attack.
Oh.
And he's had an operation, the poor bugger.
So that's sad news. I mean, is he okay?
It's terrible news. Well, he's alive. He's recovering. So I guess that's something positive.
Well, I hope he recovers fine. I will all pray for him.
They say it's a mild one, but it's still a heart attack. There's no such thing as a really a mild heart attack. It's a heart attack. You know, it's very serious. Has PCB issued any statements yet? Yes, apparently they have. Narayan's just hit it looks like a 6. So Narayan, so this is now motoring. So he's played 128 matches, 911 runs, not that many. And he's hit another magnificent 6. Well, actually, it's not 6. Yeah, it's 4. He's racing along. So they're now up to, I think, 100. This match will be over very soon.
Yes.
Sunil Narayan is 13 not out off 4 balls. Hit a ball there just with great disdain. It was off actually Rabada too, which is quite impressive.
I mean, 16 runs out of 26 balls. They've got this. And they deserve.
Delhi Capitals have taken the foot off the pedal, I think.
I wouldn't say that, but, you know, KKR has come good and they've improved their game. They've picked up a bit.
Why would you say that, though? I'm just putting out this. What are you saying on the screen now?
Has ensured they picked up momentum at the right time, I would say, if I have to say about
another
KKR.
4, another 6. They're 5 foot 188. Look at this. They're absolutely motoring now. It's quite a... They're finishing off with
KKR's opens gave a good side. I mean, against have you watched the Rajasthan no, sorry, Bangalore and Mumbai Indians.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that well with Chennai. But they have picked up a bit of momentum at the right time.
Yeah. But they're having another one of these stupid timeouts. I hate these timeouts. So 5 for 119 is the score. No, they've virtually won it now. And if you look at the table up, Parna, have you got the table up? Have you got quick info? What have you got up on your system?
I've got Gaio.
That's the live match, but also quick info has the scores and the table is interesting. Parna, Chennai Super Kings and Delhi Capitals are both through. They're in the semi-final with 16 points.
I think
RCB
Delhi
on
Capitals is
12.
on number 2.
Sorry?
Delhi Capitals on number 2. Chennai on number 1. And
Well,
KKR just
they're
making
first.
4.
They're equal first. Yeah.
Who?
RCB need 2 wins and then they're qualified, which means those 3 teams are likely to be the semi-finalists. And then it's the 4th spot, which is up for grabs between KKR, Punjab, Rajasthan, and Mumbai. And at this point, if KKR win today, they'll be on 10. They need 3 more wins, and they'll probably get there. It'll probably be theirs for the winning.
I think so. But who do you support?
Overall,
Mm-hmm.
well, I am a KKR supporter, generally, because of Kolkata. I like KKR because of Debashis and Kuntal's and Buria's influence. But Delhi Capitals, I believe, will win it this year. That's my expectation. And a partner's gone on mute. Why have you gone on mute?
No, just accidentally.
So
KKR,
yeah,
I think was my favorite 2-3 years ago. But after Shah Rukh Khan and not much involvement in KKR. Saurav Ganguly used to play for KKR as well.
Yep. So Punjab's not going to get there. Rajasthan, they're pretty good, but they're not going to get there. Mumbai Indians are definitely not going to get there. And Sunrisers Hyderabad have to win every match, and even then they don't get through, I don't think. KKR has 1 more win after this match, and I think they're through. Strategic timeout, which is just rubbish. So Sunrisers on 20. Natish Rain has been very impressive on 31. Norjay's bowling now. He's bowled well in previous matches with Rabada. But I do think Delhi Capitals are taking the foot off the pedal today.
Yeah, I mean the game wasn't normal. But Rishabh Pant tried very hard. I could see him trying put score on the board. I mean, they could have done better with the bat. Definitely. But, this pitch conditions does impact. So they're saying the pitch is slow and maybe it didn't play luck for them. I hope it's not something they have transformed into or has been more relaxed than they should be. And they don't give up yet. I mean, once the momentum...
No, the momentum is
disturbed. It looks like the momentum is disturbed. I mean, it's all about if you're winning consistently or most of the games. I mean, it's a very chilled out, relaxed atmosphere. I saw what way Delhi Capitals were playing with, and I'm not very happy. I mean, I want them to win every possible match they can. I mean, it's KKR. They haven't been doing that well, but even so, I mean, keeping Delhi Capital aside, KKR has been improving in the last few games. I would have to highlight that. So
Kolkata and Knight Riders have Punjab to come up, Sunrisers and Rajasthan. So they've got some pretty easy matches coming up, or relatively easy matches. And I think Kolkata Knight Riders, by what I'm seeing, their last 3 matches, they could well win all three of those matches. So they look certain to be in the top four. It does look like it's firming as a Delhi, Chennai, Bangalore, and Kolkata 4. Mumbai Indians is looking very, very unlikely.
Mm.
And the toss is about to come for the game. Is about to happen with the Mumbai Indians game, by the way. It's going to happen very soon. If you watch in the next 3 minutes, they're going to toss. And at the same time, Kolkata. Root difference. So we're definitely going to follow. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it looks as though the Rohit Sharma versus KKR Rahul show will take place. I hope that our friend Chris Gale's playing. So KKR 5 for 122.
Chris Gale. Well, he didn't get to play on his birthday.
Yeah, he did. I don't think it bothered him. He didn't split the dummy. Dave Warner, who was dropped for a second time. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. There's been, a bit of weird decisions at teams, but they always have reasons behind it. I mean, as much as you're unhappy, Norman, that he didn't get to play on his birthday.
Yeah, I think he's probably happier just partying on his birthday, just quietly. I think that's what he would like to be doing. So I'm editing this 5 for 1. The score is 5 for 122. Isn't it?
6 runs and 20 balls.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Rishabh Pant's hurt his fingers there. Putting on some magic spray. So in 2 minutes' time, Apana, we're going to find out who has won the toss between Mumbai Indians and Punjab Kings, okay?
All right.
Can't you go into the banner yourself? Can you go into the banner?
Sorry, what?
You've got comments. Instead of comments coming up, is there the word banner and brand up the top as well or not?
No. That's on your, when you log into StreamYard.
Right. So that's been played in Abu Dhabi as opposed to Sharjah where they are now. We're waiting on the toss should be any second. The 42nd match. Starting to move, we go to 56 matches overall, or is it 54? 56, actually. Norjay is very fast. And there's a shot from Narayan. It hasn't gone where he wanted to go. He's out. But it may be a no ball. Was it a wicket? Yep, he's out.
Yeah, he's out.
Caught it a deep cover. A ball that was short, but it wasn't that short. So KKR haven't exactly cruised to the score. They're going to win those still.
Well, but let's talk about, meanwhile, we get a result for that one. Let's talk about Mumbai Indians and Punjab.
Okay.
So for the overall, I think Mumbai Indians' credibility of playing, the game well, 4 wins in 10 matches they've done so far, which has left them with no option but to, make a dash in the final stretch of the league, I would say. So what's your call? What do you think? Who's going to win, first of all, and
just
why?
quickly some news. Mumbai Indians have won the toss and are bowling first. Mumbai Indians have won the toss and are bowling first.
They'll be happy with the winning the toss, I think.
Yeah. I tried to do some manual talking, but it didn't work. Can you hear me? A pilot?
Yes.
Hang on. I can't. The toss. And Aparna, can you hear me? Aparna, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
I
speak?
can hear
I
you,
can't hear
Navin.
you.
You can't hear me.
Okay. So Delhi Capitals, 9 for 127. Kolkata Knight Riders are now. What's happened to Aparna? She's gone. She's not calling. So, yeah. So, as you can see at the bottom there, Delhi Capitals 9 for 127 with KKR 6 for 122. Next game is Mumbai Indians versus Punjab Kings. So Mumbai won the toss and elected to bowl. You there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I think that was my fault because when I tried to edit something, I may have. Oh, she lost her again. So next game is Mumbai Indians versus Punjab Kings. So Mumbai won the toss and elected to bowl. Okay, that's the news we've got there, guys. Yeah, Kolkata need only a few runs to go. They're 60. They're gonna get the score almost certainly. So Mumbai Indians have won the toss and elected to bowl, putting in the team Punjab to bat. So it's a pretty hair-raising situation here for Mumbai Indians. They simply have to win. They can't afford to lose, and that's the issue they've got. Whereas Kolkata Knight Riders now are only 3 runs from victory. Very, very good win for KKR, indeed. So Punjab and Mumbai have picked their teams. Punjab Kings is KR Rahul with Chris Gale opening. Aidan Markram, Mandeep Singh, Nicholas Puran, Deepak Huda, Harpreet Brar, Ravi Bishnoi, Nathan Ellis, Ashdeep Singh, and Mohammad Shami. And Mumbai Indians, Rohit Sharma's there with Quinton de Kock yet again. They haven't put Chris in, which disappoints me. They have Tiwari, Sky, Yadav, Hardik Pandya, Pollard, Krunal Pandya, Nathan Coulson Niles in today, Chahar, Bumrah, and Bowles. So Tiwari is in for Ishan Kishan, interesting, and Coulson Niles for Milne. Don't know whether that necessarily strengthens that side at all, do I? Oops, KKR have lost their 7th wicket here. Only 2 runs to win. They don't want to blow this, do they? They don't want to blow this. Edit. Seven for 126. They do not want to blow this. Yeah, so Delhi Health 9 for 127. KKR 7 for 126. They're making a bit of a meal of it. Next game, of course, Mumbai Indians versus Punjab Kings. Mumbai won the toss and elected to bowl. There are some team blocky Fergusons in there as well, I'd say. It's all happening here, guys. It's all happening. It will be interesting to see what happens to the two. So there's been some. Sometimes this thing works, sometimes it doesn't. I give up. Punjab Kings, to me, have got a pretty strong side there. Very strong side, as a matter of fact. I've just posted those on there for you guys. So Mayank Agarwal is out, and Mandeep Singh is in for Kings. Mayank has been ruled out due to a stiff neck. And as a result, just a team plan. Nothing's pretty simple, actually. We have made mistakes and spoken about it. Saurabh Tiwari is in for Ishan Kishan and Klosnal for Milne. And I don't think Milne deserved it. If he was, hopefully it hasn't been dropped. So Kolkata Knight Riders have now won the match, as you may have seen. They won by 3 wickets. So that's KKR now who've just put another little dent on their situation in a positive way, that is. So they were 7 for 130. They've added. There we go, 7 for 130. Winning by 3 wickets. There we are. There we are. Delhi Capitals 9 for 127 with KKR 7 for 130, winning by 3 wickets. Next game, of course, as I've said, is Mumbai Indians versus Punjab Kings. So Mumbai won the toss and elected to bowl. So Punjab Kings will actually bat first. And it's dropping Ishan Kishan for Tiwari is an interesting one, for sure. And you could argue that he's been dropped. You have to be realistic here. That he's been dropped. But yeah, of course, now that the table now will be a very different one. Well, not very different, but yeah. So CSK are now placed in the position of DC, I think, put the foot off the pedal, to be honest with you. So CSK are now on 16 points, DC on 16, so they're both through. RCB on 12 and KKR on 10. So realistically, that's a pretty formidable top four there. Punjab play now against Mumbai Indians, and one of those two teams can still be in for the hunt for the 4th spot. So that's an important game for one of these two teams to win, and that could bring Mumbai Indians back up to 5th spot. And yeah, that's where it'll sit. Punjab and then Rajasthan will be below them with SAH. So Mumbai Indians winning today is pretty important. Absolutely important. So Parna is coming back. Don't worry, she's put her thing still there. So KKR, yeah, they've won. As I said, Delhi Capitals 9 for 127 with KKR 7 for 130, winning by 3 wickets with barely an over and a half to spare. Next game, Mumbai Indians, which we're going to watch now, versus Punjab Kings. So Mumbai won the toss and elected to bowl. So Punjab will actually bat first, and they'll have the likes of KL Rahul, hopefully with Gale opening, not Aiden Markram. That's going to be exciting. They've had Agarwal's out due to an injury, a stiff neck apparently. The fact that Ishan Kishan's been dropped from Mumbai is indicative of his form, I'm afraid. Coulson Nile coming from Mill. I don't know if that's a good one because Mill looked very good to me. Why am I changing the colour from yellow to orange? Harsh. Banners. Let's have a look at this. Brand, okay. What am I changing to orange for? I don't think I can change it to another colour. I'm afraid. So Punjab won the last match between these teams by 9 wickets. It was interesting. They're saying that last match was a tense match. I wouldn't have agreed with that. But yeah, the Punjab Kings team, once again, we have Rahul and Gale, Markram, Mandeep Singh, who's in place there of Agarwal, Nicholas Puran, Huda, Harpreet Brar, Ravi Bishnoi, Nathan Ellis is playing today. Okay. Arshdeep Singh and Mohammad Shami. With Mumbai Indians, Rohit Sharma, Dekot, Sky, Tiwari, the Pandya brothers, Pollard, Coulson-Nile, Rahul Chahar, Bumrah and Bolt. You would have to think Mumbai will win this, but they're gonna want to win it. I'll tell you what. They're going to have to certainly do well here. This is a blessing in disguise. Gale can open the innings. So Gale opening is exciting. That could well be an exciting start to the whole match, I must say. It'll be very exciting to watch. Many people haven't been watching this lineup though. I think guys wanted me to be on there before the time started, but you should be here watching, guys. KKR team look better than Delhi. Yeah, I'm sorry that we had perhaps a more confusing. Aparna?
Yes. My
So
phone was
KKR
getting updated. You just got me out of the screen and then it was getting updated. I was like, bad timing.
What, your computer screen?
Yeah, it's software update. So I must have done, remind me later or set a time. Because I assume I would be sleeping at this time, so it can just do its own thing, and it's just did it.
Cool. All right, so the teams, Gale's going to open with KL Rahul, which is exciting. Ishan Kishan was dropped for Tiwari for Mumbai Indians. So Mayank Agarwal has a neck injury. He's always has injuries. He's been hit in the head for the Test series, dropped, lost his place. Now he's got a neck injury. Jesus. So Punjab Kings will bat first because Mumbai Indians have won the toss, elected to bowl with KL Rahul and Chris Gale opening. And then you'll have Aiden Markram from South Africa bowling at first drop, leading into Mandeep Singh, Nicholas Puran, Deepak Huda, Harpreet Brar, Ravi Bishnoi, Nathan Ellis, the Australian young bowler, got a hat trick against I think it was against the West Indies, I'm not wrong, or was it a Bangladesh? Then Arshdeep Singh and Mohammad Shami from Punjab, correct? Punjab?
Punjab. Just take the U out and put an A for you.
Okay. Punjab.
It's easier.
Punjab Kings. Punjab Kings. I'll bat first. It'd be great to see. We're going to see some fireworks, hopefully from Chris Gale.
Oh, you must be really excited. And he's opening, isn't he?
Yeah. Against a pretty good bowling line. He's going to be facing Bumrah, Bolt, Coulter. So that's good. So
Mumbai Indians used to be a really good team, Norman, back in the days. They were 5-time IPL champions.
Who?
And one time the
Mumbai
defending
Indians.
champions. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. But they can't be the winner all the time. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, everything changed since the tournament got shifted to UAE. Now they're on a 3-match losing streak.
Yeah.
Time changes.
They're not showing the next match yet. It'll start soon. But really, it's going to be... So, again, Mumbai Indians have Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock. They haven't used Chris Lynn, which disappoints me. I would like to see Chris Lynn play. Sky Yadav, Tiwari, the Pandya brothers, Kieran Pollard. So we're going to see Hardik Pandya tonight. Well, they've got no, if they don't win today, they're out, in my opinion.
Yeah, no. It's a do-or-die situation for them.
They're not totally out, but they're going to find it very hard.
Yeah,
especially but KKR have their last 3 matches against easy sides, so they will probably qualify for sure, and so will RCB, and that's it. Because if KKR win all their matches, Mumbai Indians won't get in because of the number of wins they've got, and also their run rate. Net run rate is awful.
Oh, Mumbai Indians, their batting has been the biggest letdown, I would admit. Especially, the so-called engine room, they say, which has failed to fire not even one shot properly.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
Kunal Pandya, Ishan Kishan, Surya Kumar Yadav, and Hardik Pandya, the chief architects of this so-called engine, have drawn a blank pretty much, and has led
that's hard,
to the downfall of Rohit Sharma's under his captaincy. I mean, it's nothing to blame on UAE. They've got nothing to do. At least they're hosting the goddamn IPL. I mean, should be happy about that.
But it is good for the IPL to have Mumbai Indians out, because they've won it last couple of years. Have they not last 2 years? So really now you've got open slated for Delhi or even Bangalore to challenge Chennai and Kolkata. Looks good. And Dave Warner, oh my God, what can we say about that? Still, Harsh Gupta saying Ambani will free Jaya Sim to every player of the opponent team.
Ambani will provide free
Mukesh
sim.
Ambani, of course. Who owns Mumbai Indians?
Yeah, I know. Well, if they win this one,
well,
I think he should do more than that.
Well, he can throw. He's at that building in Mumbai is actually more than $1 billion. The house is the building. Incredible. Incredible. What?
This one is going to be a good one because it's going to impact. I mean, they're not
Mumbai
losing.
Mostly.
Sorry, I'm just watching the match.
Prabhajan is saying Ruturaj Gaikwad's a good player. He certainly is.
But I'm not able to get my Kayo back up.
What?
I was just trying to get my Kayo login. Just got logged out as well, so I can watch the match.
Okay.
Yeah, but Punjab Kings should win. I mean,
I could have given you my Foxtel password. You can go on my Foxtel as well.
Yeah, but I can't connect that to my TV because you need a box.
Okay. No. You can just get the app on your phone or your laptop.
Yeah, then what's the point of getting Foxtel then?
Oh God. Haven't got a big audience today. Audience is pretty ordinary today. Because I
I think
did
we should
change
ask.
the top part. I normally have this before the start of the first match. I think people are used to me doing that. They're probably not used to it being now, but normally they come back.
You talking about people or your panel?
No, the viewers.
Oh,
If I change the type, did you see that he played against Bumrah? A shot. Who played?
I don't know.
Gale will score 50 today. I think so. I hope so.
Well,
It'll be fireworks. 8 minutes to go before the match starts.
and it's not really a do or die situation actually for both Punjab or either Mumbai.
Well,
But they
it
are
is a
fast
do it. No,
approaching.
Mumbai Indians have to win every match. They have to. Because, as I said to you,
yes.
now, KKR now, they are on 10 points, okay?
Yes.
They've got 3 easy matches, so they could be on 16, which means they're definitely going to make the semi-finals. And RCB only have to win 2 matches. So for Mumbai to have any hope at all, they have to win all their matches. They have to win today, and they have to and hope that KKR lose. I think that's a real problem for them actually. So the head-to-head for Rohit versus Rahul. Rohit's won 14, Rahul's won 13, and the 27 matches they've played against each other. It's pretty even. Head-to-head. They love having beards, don't they? Rahul's got a beard. Rohit Sharma's got a beard. Yes.
They're preparing for November.
This is actually a very important match, especially for Mumbai Indians and for Punjab. So it does look like Chennai, Delhi, and Bangalore have gone through. They're going to go through, leaving one spot vacant. And once that gets decided, the other sides won't matter. They're showing the wicket. It looks pretty good. Do you see it?
Yes.
And it is true. The two openers are playing against each other. Rahul's playing Rohit. They open together, yet they're playing against each other. And they're captains of each other's teams too. But both teams are not going well.
Well, it could be a change, game-changing.
Did you share your?
If their batting works, actually.
Did you share the women's video to all your friends to watch it?
No, because it was still processed
Share
on
it on
my
Facebook.
channel.
Share it to your Facebook friends, or even on Instagram. You can share it there too. So Rahul, Gale, Mandeep. They might put Mandeep in first to open. He's replaced Agarwal. They may put Mandeep Singh in to open. I hope not. I want to see Gale open. They seem to be suggesting that this Mandeep Singh guy might be opening, which is frustrating. I want to see. Gale seems to be now seen as a first drop player, which I don't agree with.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it all.
So why do you think that Mumbai Indians will win this one? I mean, though it's important for them, why do you think?
They'll win this one. I think they're going to have to play well. They've got the side. They've got a really, really good side. Honestly, on paper, they've got a great side. So they really need to.
So does Mumbai Indian. I'm sorry, Punjab. But the only difference there is.
Yeah, but Mumbai Indians have won the IPL with this team.
Yeah, I know. Because of their powerful engine room, which is the batting lineup, isn't firing. So that's very uncomfortable zone for them. Whereas Punjab Kings, has been used to this, and they've, without an adequate solution over several years, while Mumbai Indians, again, in a very unfamiliar zone, they need to start firing, which is
I hate to say it, I think they've left it a little bit too late.
Yeah, no, they've been having concerns with their middle order for
Well,
long.
they didn't expect KKR to play this well, and KKR, even winning today, have played fantastically well for the last the two matches. And I'm very impressed with KKR horse form overall. I like this little banner. Do you like the little banner on the bottom? Can you
Yeah,
read?
I think it's cool. I think you should get the background too. We should be sitting in the stadium next time.
But
That would
there
be
is a
cool.
background button that just hasn't worked. I'll have to look at it. I'll have to work out how I do it.
Yeah, only you can do it though. I mean, it doesn't show to everyone.
No, let me have a look. There's an end screen. Restrictions none.
You know, even Mumbai Indians have been hesitant to use too many of Jasprit Bumrah's overs up front.
Yeah,
Have you noticed that? I mean, there may be a good reason for them to do so against Punjab. I mean,
yeah.
you
They
know, you
really.
can get Mank out.
I must say they need to have put in Chrislin. I think Chrislin is a significant player that they haven't got there.
Have Mumbai Indians got Dhaval
So,
Kulkarni?
Gale's not opening. Mandeep Singh looks like he's opening with. Yeah, he is. Mandeep Singh's a smaller guy.
Has Mumbai Indians got Dhaval Kulkarni? Dhaval
I know,
Kulkarni.
I know how to set the green screen. I've got this thing on the back, but I did try. I think I need to be on a full computer.
What's that?
It's my background.
No, I said have Mumbai Indians got Dhaval Kulkarni in their team? You should get like a table on the sides. Can you do that?
Up in the corner here somewhere.
Yeah,
A
something
table.
like that. Like, you know, with who's playing sort of graphics.
Yeah, well, if you were sitting next to me here, you could show me what to do.
But you binge about my computer skills all the time. I mean, that's two different
So I can
statements
add an
off
overlay.
air and
Look, I
on
can add this
air.
overlay. Look, I can add an overlay.
Look
See?
at that.
Right? But I can't get it small. I need to make that smaller.
I think you should drag it. And anyway, who am
Now, hang
I?
on.
I
If
can't
I
even
show
move
it,
out my
I can't. It doesn't
speakers.
move. All I do is move you.
Oh no.
Rename. No. It's. I don't know. If I've got to, I can just have to. I have to reduce that. That's all. But see the logo. That's just the logo. No, that's not. I don't want that. I've got that there. See? Or this one here. I might even add one. Photo library. I can have you and me there. Look.
Oh my god.
Hang on, uploading. Look.
What did you do there?
I just went to my photos. That's all.
Oh.
My photo library.
All right, but I'm gonna go, Norman.
No, hang on,
Well,
hang on.
you have ghosted me anyway. Look at that.
Why?
I've got a black screen next to me. Oh.
There I am. See, I was doing that. So
Oh,
I got
yeah.
this.
That's cool.
That shows. Can you read it?
I need to pull my magnifying glasses out. Not these one won't do.
That's all. I'll put that on. There you go. So I can play little games on there. All right, so far, KKR Rahul's faced one ball and scored 1 run. I met the whole Indian team twice at the airport lounge. Wonderful. Baran, what's that got to do with the price of fish? And we've got Krunal Pandya bowling the first over. And Mandeep Singh.
Mumbai Indians have to win. I mean, KKR has just destroyed their chances, and the pressure is on. They probably wasn't expecting that. I mean, because since KKR was playing against Delhi Capitals, and they have not played the usual game today.
No. I love playing with these things. I love that.
Ooh.
I think at that small, that's popular.
Mandeep Singh for Punjab has been given a bit of a sort of Tiwari treatment as well. They've been talking about that because he, despite his good potential, big hitters. I mean, he was. It's only fair that he's back because they dropped him, didn't they?
Yeah.
And he's good. He's got the capability to actually perform really well, and he has. I don't know why Chris Gill didn't open. What do you think?
Yeah, he's at his best when he opens, so I think they made a mistake there.
Maybe he's still partying from last time.
Probably. He's probably exactly what he's doing.
All right.
Are you going to go?
Yeah.
All right,
and I hope that Punjab wins, despite that Mumbai Indian needs it.
Well, your Delhi Capitals is through, which is good. Punjab, you're hoping wins, but it's very early to see what's actually going to happen here. But if Punjab do win, Mumbai Indians are out, almost certainly then.
I know.
And it keeps Punjab in still, but...
Well...
All right, thank you.
Delhi Capitals in, as far as I'm concerned. And I think 15th of October is the final. But there are a few more matches before that, so it's not that I'm not going to join. But I think I'm going to at least see Delhi Capitals in the final, and that's all I'm concerned about.
Well, they certainly will. So, we're going to start to ramp this up. We're going to have the women's test match starting on the 30th, which I want you to get. We need to talk to all the girls and get them to talk about that. We want them to be live. We want them to watch that and talk about it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Big, it's really your baby. Okay? You should be getting thumbnails ready on the test match. Get it all. Put your face on one side. Put the girls on another. Get some team players in there. All right, Mithali Raj, whatever. Can you do that?
Yes, for sure, Norman.
Start now.
I would still like you to be a part of it.
Because today's the 29th already. It's the morning of the 29th already, so it's only tomorrow, effectively. And then we've got that, and we've got the World Cup coming up. We've got the crescendo of the IPL. Some big things happening.
Oh, cricket has been huge this year, fortunately, despite COVID.
Yes.
We've been very lucky.
We have been lucky. All right, Apani, you're a sweetheart. We all love you. Everybody wants you here, so come back. Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste. And what Indian word have you learned, Norman? Come on,
Namaste.
You've been learning Hindi.
Namaste.
Good night. What's that?
Means welcome or thank you. Welcome.
Shubhratri.
Sumatri.
Shubhratri.
Subratri. What's that mean?
Good night.
Good night. Subratri.
Shubhratri, yeah.
Shubratri. Apana.
Thank you, Norman. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Ciao. Say goodbye, everyone. Thanks a lot. Well, you guys are going to teach me some, certainly. Apana was here for quite a while. KKR Rahul's batting, then none for 6 after 1.1 overs. Punjab Kings. Mandeep Singh's open the batting with KKR Rahul. Bolt's coming on for his second over, his second delivery of his second over. A lack of attendees here. Shubratri. Shubratri. Keep teaching me some Hindi, guys. Tell me the Hindi word and how you spell it, pronounce it, and tell me the meaning. Starting to get darker. Liren, I don't know what that is. So how can I pronounce it? Ratri. Shubratri, good. Speak up bahut ache insan ho means you are a good human being. Thank you. Speak up bahut ache insan ho. So Shubratri. Okay. Teach me something easy. Yeah, that's a good point. Teach me something easy. Kind of disappointing about a bit. Shub Prabhat. Good morning. Shub Prabhat and Shub Ratri. Ratri. Good guys. That's what I need you to do. All right. So I'm just trying to work on something here. See whether Sri Harsha has got some good. So as we know, Knight Riders have beaten Delhi Capitals, which is rather disturbing for so okay. Welcome again in Hindi, Gand Napula. Is that right? KKR Rahul's a very competent player. Speaks Dhanawada means welcome. Dhanyawad. Dhanawada in Sinhalese means do you know what? It's a different meaning altogether. Oh, it's a foul word. Okay, all right. That's not nice if you're making me say bad word, guys. Not impressive if you make me say bad words. It's Kolkata. No, namaste. Namaskar means hello in Marathi. Okay, which is different again. It's not. I know Sanskrit a little bit. So let's look at the scoreboard here. Yeah, every Indian name has a meaning. For example, Virat means pinnacle. It's a fair call because he has got a pinnacle of a career, hasn't he? So, bit early to know what's going on with the Punjab game. The way they're done 15 off 2.2. You've got Cornell Pandya bowling. Fairly ordinary, really. I don't think that's who he's bowling, to be honest. So Mandeep Singh, he's been around for a while. He's had 180 matches. He hasn't scored a century, surprisingly. But KKR has up. Kasey Hormuz, how are you? Guys, if you're going to muck around with me, I'm not going to say them, okay? You all want to see Chris Gilbert. I know. That's all we want to see is Chris Gilbert. Mumbai Indians really need to win this match. Really need to win this match. Okay, enough language skills. Teach him correctly. You're doing spelling mistake. That's not good. Punjab's there done for 2-2. And we've got Chris Gale next. So this was the 41st. This is now the 42nd match. Punjab Kings, a little bit underwhelming at the moment. A little bit underwhelming. Been very quiet the last 15 minutes here, guys. $3.50. All right, so Jasprit Bumrah is in the attack now. We've had Krunal Pandya, we've had Bolt bowling a few overs, and then you got this is the 4th over of the innings, and you got Bolt only had the 1 over. So Harsh means happy. Okay, doesn't look like that. You waking up like no every day. No, I'm trying that. Jasprit Bumrah is coming in the bowl now. Bit of movement there, actually. Something a little bit of movement. Mandeep Singh seems pretty good. Carroll's played a beautiful off drive there, and it's on its way to the boundary. We got that nicely. Gee, Mumbai Indians better be careful not to lose this match, I'll tell you. Is Norman is a German word? No, it's not. It's actually Norman means Northman, just north. The Normans Normandy is actually in France. The Normans were part of that part of the world. So yeah, that's where it comes from. Norman, I'm not wrong, was an Anglo-Saxon family tree from Normandy. It's not far wrong. I was born in Australia, but my parents are German. My father's last name, well, my name is Kochanek, which means lover or gigolo actually, in Prussian Polish, but my father didn't speak Polish, he spoke German, so somewhere Poland got involved. Canada, I was looking very good. Very good indeed. How do you pronounce yourself? I say Kochanek, but they say Kohanek. Go and look it up. Go on Google Gigolo, or more so Prussian or Polish name for Kochanek, and see what it means. Go and Google it. Why people aren't introduced to that? All of them are immigrants, albeit illegally. Fair enough. I was born here. My mother and father were German. They came here after World War II in 1956, which is now, my God, 65 years ago. My mother arrived here in Australia 65 years ago. Quite incredible. But Mars Labuschagne will be like hold my beer. No, I don't think so. He's first of all, he's South African. So it's the what's they call it? The South Africans almost gone over the top. Almost 6, in fact, it probably is 6. The Dutch burger. What do they call the South African? It's not burger, it's another. Was that an ancestral profession? Maybe it is. I'd like to say I haven't kept it up though. So Gales and next Perran's following Huda. Markham seems to be down the order. That's not the position I would have him in. What's the most common name in the world? Probably Smith. Zimbabwean names are also very tough to pronounce, yeah. Fine. Norman, do you eat Indian food? Is there any Indian restaurant in Coogee Beach which you visit? Yep. So it's a takeaway there, yep. Smith, Mohammad, and Devi and Kumar. Yep. Nathan Coulson Island. Barely see him around anymore these days. Not a bad bowler. Really going nowhere, guys, with the times. All right. All right, guys. Not Debbie Kumar. I might end the program tonight. We're not having much success. Partly my fault because I didn't keep the time slot that I normally keep. So it's my fault. They're certainly batting with some confidence, not necessarily being flashy though. Devi is sleeping a little bit. Devi is Avari's common name in India, and Paul thereby is ranked amongst the commonest name in the world. Avery. Okay. Nathan Coulson, I must be getting on an age, that's for sure. You couldn't be here for that long. Please go and watch the women's. Go watch the women's discussion we had yesterday. Hi Norman. Punjab always start on top but finish at the bottom. Actually, they're looking as a team. Lacking. What are they lacking as a team? Consistency in batting order. Their bowlers aren't too bad. I mean, Agarwal, they've got a pretty good batting side. The bowlers are lacking. They've gone through 3 Australian bowlers, and none of them are really performing that well. And probably some good spinners as well. That's what I think that's what they need. There we are. It always looks like close to being dropped. Hit the ball high. That didn't quite reach Trent Bolt, unfortunately. When I first visited India, which year was it? What problems did you face at the front? None. I had a great time. I was very lucky. We went straight to, first stop. It was one of the first stops was Delhi. We went to Delhi, and then we went to. We stayed at the. What was the famous hotel there? Well, we stayed at the Magnificent Hotel in Mumbai. Sorry, in Delhi, and then we went to the Triangle, or the Golden Triangle. We went to Jaipur, Agra, and Delhi. What is the name of that hotel? And tell me some of the names of the hotels in Delhi that are very famous. It was a great hotel, Delhi Hotels. Let's look it up. A great hotel. Let me look. Delhi Hotels. Let's look. Delhi. The Imperial, I guess. The Imperial Hotel. Imperial Hotel where we stayed. Amazing hotel. The Imperial Inn is a magnificent New Delhi. The Taj Mahal Taj Hotel, I stayed there, but the Imperial Hotel was someplace. It's the Imperial. There was one point called Marriott. Yep, but the Imperial was a great hotel. Magnificent hotel. Go and Google the imperialindia.com. I remember the hotel. Yeah, I remember the rooms too. I remember those rooms. Oh God, it was more than 10 years ago now. Oops, we've got a wicket here. So looks like Mandeep Singh is out of Krunal Pandya. Is he an LBO? He's off. He's not challenging. Mandeep's out for 15 or 14 balls, 1 for 36. And in comes, hopefully, Chris Gale. So look here. It looked a bit high. I would argue that was a bit high. So it was a little bit high, but Kunal Pandya has taken the first wicket, taking Mandeep Singh out LBW and brings in Chris Gale. This is where we get interesting. Let's see how we go. How old is Rahul? How old is our friend Chris Gale? He's in 42, I think he is. Let's see how he goes, huh? Scammed in Bahawi, scammed with. I don't think Warner himself will participate in auctions. No, I think he's gone. I think he might be staying home with his family. Sky's form's not good. Ishan Kishan's form's not good. Well, the claiming hits right in the middle of the middle stump. There you go. There we go. Yeah, okay. Single again. Back to Gale. Manas Dhawan joins. By the way, does Warner himself want to side from SH or no? SH is sideline. What about Suraj Kumar form is in his face? He's a bit of a problem there. So 142 matches in the IPL, 4965 for Gale. We could have a wicket here. So Chris Gale's at the ball back to the stumps. Hit him on the hand. Gone into the hands of Kunal Pandya, and he may run out. Interesting to see this run out. SA's team is just not that good. They were pretty good. Yeah, but we're talking about Warner's form mainly, not about the teams. Rashid is going through a lot. Current political side, he will make them come. Yeah, true. It's a bit different with him. They could have opened with Markram instead of Mandeep, probably. Should open with Chris Gale, really. All right, guys. Any questions? Need Gale Storm? We certainly do. Is he in UAE? Warner, apparently, well, I'm assuming he's still in the UAE because he's got to play the World Cup. So there's no point in leaving if in a matter of a couple of weeks he's needed again play. Go through another quarantine. I don't think he will. I'm going to get a drink, guys. Just hang on a sec. Just give me a sec. Just keep watching. I'm here, Brian. Why are you supposed to see Avish Kambal? He's marginalised himself. Gale. Gone for it. He's out. Jesus. Right down the throat of the field. Chris got lost football. No Coke or Pepsi. It's Coke then. Feels like they've dropped one spinner for more cups got it and collect that one. No, I agree. It was just crazy too. We hit the ball well. Just hit it straight to a fielder. We should play for it. Warner will get a Guernsey from someone, but he won't be captain again, I don't think. This is one of the new franchises, desperate for a player. $50. Well, that's very disappointing. And Aiden Markham's gone up as well. He was meant to bat. Poor arms, but become a Mets. Hit the ball well, actually. Straight on the field stroke, though. Punjab will lose a weak batting lineup. Well, it's a bit early. Minus Darwin. Oh, if he does, I think we'll take him for 2025 crores. But I don't think he himself will want to play for 2 grand again unless he has a good two. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens, actually. One will soon be PBKS, probably. And Canada bound and got it. Would be interesting if we had simultaneous leagues running for India. Why would better be simultaneous? I think so. Oh, was he out? Yes, was out. Punjab Kings is Pollard's getting carried away there. Bunukis are down 3 for KKR just got out. Right, the upper part of the blade, straight down Boomer's throat. 3 wickets down. So Mumbai Indians, even Pollard's carrying on there. They've got to win the match. Got to win the match first. And got to win all the matches. It's not going to be an easy task, really. Nicholas Pooran's in with Mark and they're 3 down. If they start to lose a significant amount of wickets from here on, they could be in a lot of trouble. So Rahul, Mandeep, and Gale have all gone. Quite. Yeah, SRH are gone. Definitely. Yeah, it's not looking good, guys. Nicholas Point can bat. He's just found a gap there. So Chris, it looks like Pollard's taking his 300th wicket in T20 cricket. I'm not sure what 300th in the IPL. It's like 300th overall. So 9-3. And then more content. Norman, do you know Melinda Farrell? Yes, I know Melinda Farrell well. 300 wickets, I saw that. Hood Harpreet Ellis, who can bowl, but not bad. I don't think he can bat at least, I don't know. Not impressed with this, guys. Yeah, so Puran, and there's not a lot of batting left in this PBKS side. Byron will go tomorrow. All right, guys. Do you think Gale is what you were saying? You'd think so. He's got that firepower there still. See you guys. All right, guys. I'm going to finish up as well. Basically, we had a pretty quiet session. Beyond tomorrow, there'll be another game tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow's game. Let's see if we can find out what tomorrow's game is. Let's go to the series IPL 2021. Looking at the fixtures and results. So 43rd match, which is tomorrow, is Rajasthan Royals versus the RCB, which will be important for RCB. And Bournemouth has taken another wicket, looks like. It looks like they're gone for the review. So SRH plays CSK, they're going to be beaten there. RCB should beat Rajasthan Royals. Kolkata Riders then play Punjab Kings. KKR will win that one, and they're through almost. Mumbai Indians versus Delhi Capitals. Well, Mumbai Indians got no hope there. They're doing well in this game at the moment. They've gone 4 for 48. That's on the 4. Yeah. He's out. He's out. Hitting. He's out. Full toss. So Mumbai individually Capitals, and you've got Rajasthan also Chennai Super Kings. Honestly, it's the wickets are certainly falling. Nicholas Prawn is 4 for 48. This is not looking good. Australian interviews soon. So Huda is in at 4 for 48. Jeez, they're going to be struggling. I've got a feeling they're going to really struggle here. All right. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Okay, so if you're not doing it already, Instagram and my Twitter at Norm Koch, YouTube channel, you know what it is, Eyes on Cricket with Norm Koch. Please subscribe and get the notification button going. See you all tomorrow. It looks like I think Mumbai Indians are going to win this match. Anyway, all the best, guys.